Hi, Libra Nation. Okay, you guys, this is going to be your love message for the end of April. As always, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed. We are looking at romantic love, but think outside the box. If this doesn't resonate for your love life, it may be a situation going on around you that will affect you in some way. It could involve family, friends, an ex, your boss, whoever. Again, take it as it resonates. If you're new, welcome to Somachandra Libra. This is a channel just for Libra and Sagittarius, but I do private readings for all 12 zodiac signs. And whoever's tuning in today, I hope this message helps you. Link to my website is down below to check out my services. I am offering private readings. I am going to do an extended, and that will be at the top of the description below. All right, let's begin. So, overall advice moving into the end of the month for this relationship, Libra, is mutable moon. Nothing is set in stone. New moon in Virgo, it's a time to give rather than take. And also new moon in Sagittarius, luck is on your side. At the bottom of the deck is the catalyst or the challenge. Your commitment is being tested. So you're meant to be, Spirit wants you to know, first of all, luck is on your side and the commitment of the relationship is somehow being tested. Spirit's advising you to be generous rather than asking for something at this time. You're going to need to be giving rather than asking for something in return, which may or may not be hard for you. It does look like it's a little hard for you right now, and you need to know that nothing is set in stone. I feel like Spirit's asking you to be mutable and go with the flow at this time. That can be difficult for a Libra because Libra's cardinal signs, it's not that we can't be mutable or go with the flow and be team players, but we're very good at being in charge, directing things, orchestrating things. Being in control feels normal to a cardinal sign. So it might be difficult for you to be mutable in this situation, but Spirit's asking you to be mutable because nothing is set in stone. Also, what came out of the Cosmic Insights Oracle deck is, yes, luck is on your side. So we have two cards that say luck is on your side. Yes, for intimacy, sexual chemistry, and reminiscing, but you need to be patient. Just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. Date night is at the bottom of the deck. Someone's trying to move on. Okay. So I feel like someone's going to say to you, yes, you'll see me soon. We'll go out on a date soon. We'll have intimacy soon. We'll spend time together. But as far as when that's going to happen, nothing is yet set in stone. You're being asked to be generous, flexible, and keep in mind that luck is always on your side. I'm also hearing that this person may be telling you that luck is on your side or your side as a couple in some way. It seems like someone is sort of stuck in a scenario. We have a couple different masculines showing up, so this may or may not all be related. This may be different people showing up. However, it could all be the same person. It's a general reading, so I am going to interpret it the way Spirit tells me to. Overall energy of the person around you is the Three of Swords. They're feeling heartbroken and pessimistic. The way they feel right now is the Eight of Swords. So they're struggling to, like there's a struggle for you or this person to get in touch with your feelings. They may have some air in their chart like you, but human beings really like to mentally chew on our emotions. Like we like to think our way through our feelings sometimes. And it looks like this person is doing that as well. They see you as death. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but I also have Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's a lot of different signs showing up. These could be different aspects of the same person or different people involved with the scenario. So they see you as death. They may have seen you putting an end to something in some way. What you need to know or your advice is the Ten of Cups. I also have the Ten of Pentacles here and an Emperor. So marriage, money, real estate, property, legacy, and family could be involved. And then the final outcome is the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with an earth sign or a businessman or a person that's very grounded, makes very practical choices, takes their financial responsibility very seriously as well. All their accolades and all the things they've accumulated in their life are very important to them. I kind of get the sense that this person may have worked very hard for those things. But the Ten of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So someone's feeling stabbed in the back or going through some kind of painful ending or crisis. Ten of Wands is at the bottom of my clarification deck. Yeah, and the Four of Swords. Someone's just exhausted. Someone's hurt, tired, exhausted. They've been carrying a lot of burdens. And there are questions to be answered. Okay, so with the Three of Swords, there is this heartbreak that's going on for this person or that's happening in the relationship or between you. Clarifying, this is the Eight of Cups and then the Ten of Pentacles to the Emperor. Okay, I'm going to cut to the chase and tell you right now, because most of you guys that watch me know that I'm long-winded and it takes me a while to get through my readings. I apologize. I just talk a lot. So I'll cut to the chase if you don't want to listen to this whole reading. For a lot of you, you're dealing with a person that may be married and you might have been having an affair with them and they've walked away from that and they've decided to stay married. That's happening for some of you. For others of you, I feel as though maybe something ended between you and this person and they've kept a lot of other people in your lives roped in with them. There may be some younger people involved, some adult children. That's possible as well. This could also be a parental figure, a father figure. This person might not approve of something that you're doing. They may have been doing something behind everybody's back because the oracle cards indicate that like nothing is set in stone, but this looks pretty set in stone. You know, but that you guys are still seeing each other. Like you might be married to this person, but there's an emotional avoidance and a lot of heartbreak and pessimism between the two of you. It's also possible that this person walked away from you and they've decided to stay in a marriage, or they're very committed to their obligations, their family. They may have walked away from an Emperor. If it's a woman or a man, they could have walked away from an Aries or an Emperor, a masculine that provided them a lot of stability. That's heartbreaking to them. They've walked away from that. Or if it's a masculine, yeah, he's hurt, like I can't even. He may be going through a divorce or he's decided to stay married. It's something difficult is happening that involves commitment, money, responsibility with the Emperor or as the Emperor. The way they're feeling is the Eight of Swords. This is how they feel about you. Or it could be reversed, how you're feeling about them. Again, all trapped in the head. What do we say? This is not solution focused. It's a struggle to do anything but go in circles in their mind. Clarifying, this is the Eight of Swords, or Eight of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Hermit. So this person may have to say something to you. They're all trapped in their head about what? They might have received a text message from an air sign. That could have been you, because the King of Swords could be you. And it's really got them in their head. They're really thinking about it, but every time they think about it, they're upset about it. Because if you could be the King of Swords. Libras have this way of like dropping the mic. Like they say something, I'm a Libra too, that we say something and it's like, ouch, that's a lot. So they might be overthinking something that someone said to them or you said to them. But they may come across, like when I have the Emperor, I'm not surprised when other kings show up, because Tarot 101, the Emperor is all four kings combined, just like the Empress is all four queens combined. And when we've reached this level of mastery, the Emperor is a person that can throw the energy of any king that they want. One minute they can act like the King of Swords, one minute they can act like the King of Pentacles or the King of Cups or the King of Wands. Like, and I think that in this, when it comes to like communicating with you, they feel like they have to be kind of detached, straightforward. You probably like that. Like for my Libra feminines, when a masculine shows up as the King of Swords, we usually get it. Like, okay, he's pushing emotion aside. He's just going to send me texts. He's going to be kind of direct, but also emotionally detached with me right now. Maybe, you know, he has to be fair. He has to say something really straightforward. This person's thinking about something that they have to say to you. And they want to come off as commanding and intelligent and like they know what they're doing and that they're in charge. The King of Swords is often an authority figure and someone that wants to define the truth. They may like message you and say like, I can't talk right now. I have to think about things. They're protecting their heart, being very detached. But again, this King of Swords and Emperor they could be all trapped in their head about some kind of communication they've had with this Emperor or with you. When I get court cards showing up, they can be actions and expressions of someone, or they can be other people. Again, we've got a bunch of kings here, so take it as it resonates. There could be a bunch of people involved. You will know who these people are, though, most likely. But they see, it's like, they've sent you a message. They're thinking about like sending communication to you or things that they've said to you. They're going off and they're thinking about that. A part of this person might feel suddenly bad, like, the Hermit goes off and does self-reflection, right? So they might be like, oh God, how do I say what I want to say? Or did I say something? Did I come off too harsh or something? And they see you as death. So some of you that are showing up here, you may actually be a sun in Scorpio, but Libra is like your moon or your rising. Maybe you have Scorpio somewhere else in your chart, or maybe you're just showing up like death. Formidable. Libra has a formidable side. That Ace of Swords, right? The sword of truth that will kill something. You may have said something that hurt them, or you may have ended something with them. Something is slowly transforming. When they look at you, they see death, which means change, transformation. And it's very powerful. And with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands here, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, wow, this is intense and dramatic. But clarifying death is the Seven of Swords, the Lovers, and the Knight of Pentacles. Did somebody have an affair with a younger earth sign? But if he had an affair with a young earth sign or a Gemini with the Lovers here, young earth sign because a Knight of Pentacles, if they had an affair with a younger person, they still feel like they have some kind of obligation to you maybe, but they're hurt, they're walking away. There could have been a love triangle because of the Three of Swords and the Lovers, and maybe this is your husband telling him about it, or I don't know, something like that could have happened. It could be pretty complicated, but I kind of feel like something is ending between the two of you, and I'm hearing two different messages. If the two of you are in some kind of a serious relationship, but they're walking away from something and they have to send a message to a Virgo or an air sign, and they're walking away, like your relationship is fine, but they're walking away from something else, they won't go too far. I feel like, though, that maybe the two of you had a secret relationship, and that, or you're going to sneak off and maybe date other people and keep your choices open, but you haven't gone far away. Like the Knight of Pentacles, I always say the Knight of Pentacles is kind of like a dog chained to the yard. It can only go so far. It won't leave the yard. It won't leave the property. It stays in a comfort zone. So they may think that you're telling them, no, I'm going to go date other people now, but I won't go too far away. They may end an affair that they had with you. It might be hard to pursue some kind of a dream because it would mean one of you or both of you would have to step outside of a comfort zone. Here's what you need to know, or your advice, the Ten of Cups. So this is family and long-term emotional stability. Clarifying this is the Hanging Man. That's Pisces. There could be a Pisces involved. The Three of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Well, this guy, someone here is hurt. There's pain here. Don't know what to say or do. I'm hearing it was fun while it lasted, but I have to stick with my family. Someone has made choices here that might affect children or like long-term emotional stability, and now they feel kind of stuck. They feel trapped, or they're trying to see something from a different point of view. This person's trying to do radical acceptance, but they don't want you to go anywhere. I think they want you to wait, because your commitments, someone's commitments being tested, and they'll say yes to intimacy, but you have to be patient for us to spend time together. You might have said, well, this is over then. There's some kind of an ending happening. Someone's trying to end something, but I think that they feel stuck for a period of time. This person may also struggle to let go of doing things for the reasons they've always done things. They have to look at their cycles they're playing out. But then the final outcome is the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine here. And clarifying this is the World, Judgment, and the Star. That's a lot of fixed energy. The World represents fixed signs. Judgment is Scorpio, a fixed sign. The Star is Aquarius, a fixed sign. Aries is a cardinal sign. Virgo is mutable. But it's like there's this interesting question of whether we're going to go with the flow and be mutable or stay fixed. But something is ending and something is hurting. And this person could be a world away from you. Something could be ending. I definitely see someone going through an ending of some kind. But now this person is sort of having a wake-up call, like Spirit's trying to get them to make a really important decision that involves healing and freedom and renewal. I sense that this person struggles with change. I get the sense that some of you are dealing with a fixed sign, either that or an earth sign, or just someone that really takes the practical side of life very seriously. Yeah, it's interesting. So it's like, I'm like, what's going on here? The commitment between the two of you is being tested. But this person feels the need to keep doing what they're doing. I think they want you to wait. Here's what I was like, all right, illuminate this for me. So I pulled out the Illumination Oracle deck. Making plans to walk away, but there are obstacles ahead. So this person's making plans to let go of something and walk away from something. But the path that they are taking to walk away, they're making plans to walk away, but they have obstacles that they have to deal with. So this person's the Knight of Pentacles. That's the way they see themselves. I think that you were a lover of theirs, or they may have ended an affair. If the two of you are together, they may have received a message from someone that you had an affair with, and now it's had to end, and the two of you are going to try to work it out. They don't want to. They're planning on walking away, but there are obstacles. If this person is stuck in a situation that they don't want to be in anymore and they want to be with you, they're trying to walk away from that situation, but there's a lot at stake. We've got the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor involved. These are all people that have gotten to a place of mastery and king energy, or they're with someone who's gotten to that level of mastery and king energy. There's a lot of responsibility here for someone, a lot of things set in place. They see themselves right now as the Knight of Pentacles. And I love it in this deck. Sierra Marchetti always has this Knight of Pentacles looking back over his shoulder. It's so indicative of who the Knight of Pentacles really is, which is a person that's very dependable, very, very predictable person. Shows up the same way every time, but won't step outside of the comfort zone. And is a bit of a perfectionist too. Usually reliable and dependable. They can't move quickly in this scenario. Slow and steady wins the race. And they're going to walk the perimeter of the yard before they step out of the driveway. They look back over their shoulder at death. So something happening between the two of you, or at an ending that they are going through, they feel transformation here. And then their action is the King of Cups. Is a water sign dying or sick? If someone is dying or unwell, I'm so sorry. This could be a communication about the death of a loved one, or someone getting gravely ill, and there may be something involving a will or an estate. This King of Swords might be a lawyer or your brother or something. I just heard the King of Pentacles is my brother. Okay, it's your brother. This could be a family thing. I'm hearing it as a family thing. But there's a lot of love here. This person could be looking back at the death of this loved one. This could be their own father that broke their heart, but they still love their dad. Maybe their dad was a Scorpio, or they have to stay in their comfort zone. They're slowly going through a transformation, but when it comes to you, they have a lot of love. You know, there's a couple different kinds of endings in the tarot. You know, there's happy endings like the Ten of Cups. There's sad and difficult endings like the Ten of Swords. There's stability. There's being overwhelmed by cycles. And then in the major arcana, the Tower is Mars. And it's like, boom. That's a rapid, sudden onset ending. But with death, that's a slower ending. I kind of get the sense that something is dragging out here because the star is about hope, the world, death, the Ten of Swords, and then the wheel. It's like everything has to stop so that this death and this ending can really be felt, experienced, and worked through. And then at some point, someone will come in with a ray of hope. But this person feels love. I mean, if all these masculines are the same guy, you know, we've got a bunch of kings on the table. So this person is acting out a lot of the different aspects of the emperor. So you're likely to see a lot of different aspects of this one guy, if that's what's happening. And there is love here. And I love the King of Cups' face. He's so sweet. You know, very sweet. But Saturn is here, which restricts, keeps us in commitment, and it also keeps us within a box to a degree. Saturn says you don't have to overcome limitations and restrictions. Well, you do, but before you do that, you have to acknowledge that they exist and that they exist for a reason. So we don't go through transformation easily or quickly because of that sometimes. There's a Saturn influence over this person. So they can be hard on themselves sometimes. Something is hard to walk away from. And I was like, all right, well, what's the King of Cups in death? Like this person's like, something is ending and transforming here. Clarifying the King of Cups is the Four of Pentacles. Someone's holding on, saving money, stocking up. They don't have a lot. They're trying. They don't want to let go of something here. They need to hang on to every resource they have. And then the Five of Cups, they have a lot of regrets, and the Hermit. There could be a Virgo involved that someone's feeling bad about. Or they just, I mean, the Hermit's here twice. So they're like, man, what the hell am I doing? Like, I'm sorry. This person just like needs a hot minute to process something here. It's difficult for them. I pulled out the Soulmates and Separation deck. I kind of feel like the two of you are in separation, that something is keeping the two of you apart. What they have to say to you is, deliver me from temptation. I wasn't ready for what you were offering. I hope you will find forgiveness in your heart for me. I'm still healing is at the bottom of the deck. This person someone is healing from something. With death, the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the world. Yes, the star is here, but look, when we have something this profound happening, and it's very obvious that it's profound because death showed up twice and the Hermit showed up twice. This is a moment that this person needs to pause and reflect. Something is tempting them that they want to be delivered from. They don't want to be tempted into change. Okay? They also aren't ready for what you're offering them right now. They're not ready for something that someone's offering them right now. I just heard something about someone offering a home or something like that, and someone has to turn that down. That's only going to be true for a few of you, but they're not ready for what you're offering at this time. And they hope that you'll find it in your heart to forgive them. They do feel guilty. This is guilty. Yeah. So it's tough for this person. Whatever it is they're going through, it's tough. And what you need to know is they do feel kind of stuck. They want to make something work to bring about a happy emotional ending, but it may take a while. This person may be in a 3-year plan. Some pentacles are often a timestamp for me, especially after they come after a 2 or a major arcana card. That's sort of my personal system. Why, I don't know. That's just the way I read. That's how my guides tell me to read. So they may be saying, look, I need more time. We're still developing this, but I need more time. This may actually take several years to play out, but they haven't given up hope on some kind of a major change. Spirit is saying, with an ending, you have to free yourself and then get into alignment with your own higher purpose for the King of Pentacles. Here's what you have. Here's what's illuminating for you. Waiting for you. Determination. I can do it. I love how can't. They folded the T off and it's I can do it. I'm waiting for you. I'm determined to have a life partner. Okay, so you're waiting. You'll wait for them. You want this person to be your life partner. Okay. Your energy is intense, Libra. You see yourself as the Empress. So we have an Emperor and an Empress. These other kings might be the Emperor, or they could be other people involved. You tell me. This is a general reading, so I can't... in a private reading, I could get to the bottom of who all these different men are if they're not the same person. So, but you see yourself as the Empress, the Devil, and the Moon. All right, some of you have mommy issues. I can't think of a nicer way to say it. But also, you're standing here very lovingly holding out your hoop. I always love this Empress. She's holding up a hoop, and I always feel like she's saying, you can come jump through my hoop. I am not getting down. I am here to represent feminine beauty and nurturing and creativity and fertility, and I've got it together. Some of you are worried about a mother figure, very worried about a mother figure, or you're worried about your own role as a parent. You're worried about being stuck, but what I see here is you're like, come and be here with me. When I get the Devil and the Moon, no offense to Capricorn and Pisces, like you could see a lot of untapped hidden potential in the future, but the future remains to be seen, and your actions are to be emotional and unsure of what's happening next. And you yourself might feel very stuck. You also may want to honor and uphold what you've made a commitment to. Capricorn does represent that, like honoring and upholding commitments, even when it's hard. But based on the clarification of the Devil and the Moon, it seems like you really care about this person. Like you feel very stuck to them. Like you're drawn to them like a moth to a flame, but you might not be 100% sure why. Clarifying the Moon is the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Are you mad at a water sign? I'm just going to read it very straightforward, even though it's difficult for me to do that because it's a little harsh. Don't shoot the messenger. This is only true if you know it's true for you. This is a general reading. If this doesn't sound like what you're going through, just, let it go, because I don't want to personally insult anybody. But Libra, you look obsessed. You look like you're in love with this person, but you don't 100% know why. The Devil and the Moon with the Queen of Cups is romantic obsession. You look pretty hung up on them and emotionally stuck, and you also look like you're objectifying the shit out of them. Not cool, Libra. Not cool. Don't do that. Like, if that's happening for some of you, Spirit is kind of calling you out, not to make you feel bad, but to say, look, like you can't demand that you get your way. Like this is, I want you, I'm going to fight for you. I'm obsessed with you. I'll wait for you. You are going to be my life partner. It's possible that you have to wait for someone to pass away in order to fulfill a relationship. It's also possible that you need to wait for this person to get a divorce so that the two of you can be together. Or someone may have to end something, like an affair might have been had, and the two of you are going to try to stay together, but there's something else going on. I don't know. It could be any number of things, but this looks like you really do. You think you love this person, but you're kind of obsessed. And at this point, you're getting really angry. There could also be a water sign that you're in that is an issue. A mother figure could be an issue. I'm sensing that for a few of you, there is like a family enmeshment going on. Or like someone's really tied to like, someone won't do something that they need to do. Like there's an obstacle for this person to overcome. For some of you, this person has to move. Like far from where they live now. Here's what you have to say to them. Each day I think about how it would be if we were together. One day I will be ready to surrender. You don't look like you're ready to surrender giving up that dream. One day I believe we will be together again. I have not given up on this, even though it may seem like it. Yeah. You do not at all look like you've given up on this. But did you tell this person that you did give up on it? Who's given up on what here? Okay, like, because there's, yes, we're gonna go out and we're gonna see each other very soon, but nothing about our relationship or any of what I'm going through is at all set in stone. Well, I can see where this might start to make your prefrontal cortex like totally shut down. Like, I think at this point you're struggling to be reasonable and hold it together emotionally. You might be imagining some worst case scenarios too. You might be preparing for a fight that you don't really need to have. You might be worried about another feminine being involved. Like, but watch out for just wanting to get your way about something here, or like address what it is that you feel the need to fight through. The Five of Swords means you give a shit about something. It might be worth fighting for. It might be worth helping someone or yourself like break out of something that's bad for you, holding you back, holding you down. But there is definitely a need for you to get clarity and clear up confusion, Libra, before you start fighting for something. Watch out, the end of the month, you may think or say something. Well, you think what you want to think, feel what you want to feel. Your thoughts and your feelings aren't bad or wrong. It's just your way of working through something. But watch your words, because you could end up saying something that you regret. I also get the sense that a few of you are like, look, I'm in love with you. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Emperor and Empress. Like, we love each other. We're supposed to be together. But you have got to fight this. You have got to fight for this. You may think that they need to fight for something, that you need to help them in some way, but you don't really know how. And I feel like this person is really saying to you, don't give up on me. I just wasn't ready for what you were offering. I hope you'll forgive me. I need to heal from something. This person also might not be over something. They may struggle to let something go. And they're trying to heal. I'm also hearing that this is like a re-triggering of a wound that you were moving past. And like right as Mercury is going station direct again, it all revs up into one big, massive, like intense feeling for you emotionally. And that could be what this is about. But I can just see here that you're waiting for someone and you're very determined, and you need to know, Libra, that they're saying, yeah, luck is on our side. We're going to be together soon. I can at least get together for intimacy. You know, it's just that we're being tested right now, and you have to hang in there with me while I go through this. What else did this say again? It's time to give rather than to take. I think you've gotten to a point where you're like, I am tired of giving. I have a sense that hearing a time to give rather than take is hard to hear, because some of you might have given quite a bit to this person already. Otherwise, you wouldn't be so mad. It's like you're stuck, they're stuck. It's really hard. Someone's got to work through all of this, but you may have told them that you gave up on them, even though you really didn't. You should be honest with yourself and that person about that, Libra. And also, you're telling yourself, we are absolutely going to be together again, and I'm still planning our future. I think this person wants you to do that, but it might be a little premature based on what I'm seeing here. I'm going to do an extended to clarify this further and see further how this person sees you, because I think they're thinking about their own death cycle of some kind of an ending that they're going through. I feel like death is what they see for themselves more so than what they see for you. Or it's like, I'm also hearing this. You and this person are like divorcing and going your separate ways, but they still want to be the man in some ways. Like they're struggling to let go of the husband role they had in your life. It's weird. It's complicated in that way. But I mean, I'm going to do an extended and see what will happen after obstacles are overcome, because I kind of get the sense that this person's making plans to walk away from something they're committed to so that they can free themselves. I think they'd like to be free in about a year's time. The world is often 1 year. Like, all right, you have 1 year to do something, but it may end up being longer. I do want to see how they see you. But at this time, Libra, you need to know that nothing is going to move forward and you can't plan being together with this person yet until they make their plans to walk away and get past these obstacles. Someone is holding on. They have a lot of regrets. There's reading between the lines, navigating carefully. And I feel like you're just waiting to hear what happens next. You're watching. Someone's looking for a home, maybe 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Someone's working from home. There may be a kid at home. I'm hearing something about a kid being homeschooled as well, or like looking, trying to keep yourself busy. Someone's looking for a home, waiting. 7 of Pentacles on the King of Pentacles. He's looking back over his shoulder at the 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. But the Ace of Cups is here and the 7 of Swords getting away. Okay. Someone may struggle to let go of a marriage. You may be waiting to see if someone's going to let go of their marriage and move towards this Ace of Cups with you, or it's just hard to walk away from all the stability you've had together. Someone's also maybe thinking about the empire that their parents created. It's interesting. It's very interesting. All right, Libra, so that's what's going on at the end of the month. This is what I channeled for you guys. If this resonated with you, I hope it helps. Link to the extended and my website are down in the description below. Thanks for being here with me, you guys. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. I love you, and I'll see you next time.